Hayley and I have been friends for 6 years, or so we think. We've been friends for 6 years. It's been a while. When Hayley met Will, I could tell this time was going to be different. That from the sounds of this Will guy, he was the real deal. Someone who could provide Hayley with everything she deserves, and the best part was he went to Bethel, which meant I got to see Hayley more, so I wasn't gonna complain about that part.
Our friendship started off pretty slow. We're both pretty quiet, not super outgoing with new people. And so one night, all of that really kind of changed. So our time was spent playing video games together, talking, and then watching chick flick shows on Netflix like Heart of Dixie and Friday Night Lights. Our final year at Bethel was a little different. Will had to find a new roommate because I got married and upgraded. Shout out to my wife. But we still found time to get together, hang out, talk, play video games. And one of those nights, Will says to me, "Hey, so I found this girl on Instagram." And I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, I slid into her DMs and now we're talking." I was like, "Okay." And so, but all the while, like, the entire time he's telling me about Hayley, he's just got this goofy grin on his face. And so you could just tell that he was really, really into her. About 3 months later, we finally met Hayley before going to a Michigan football game. And then from that time on, it seemed like whenever we saw Will, Hayley was there too. And so it's been really fun getting to know Hayley as a person, but then also get to know Will and Hayley as a couple.
We spent the past few months talking about their story and how they came to know each other. And oftentimes when I ask couples, what are some moments or what are some things that stick out, they really kind of define who you are. They'll give me a specific place or a specific time or a specific anniversary. But for Will and Hayley, every time I ask them, they give me a different story. And so as we talk about love, there's a verse that I always say in every wedding that I do, but I think it's very applicable to you. And it's really simple, so that's why I like using it. It's do everything in love. And the guy that wrote that, his name is Paul, and he was writing to this church in Corinth. And the reason that he wrote that wasn't saying that do everything in love because everything's going to be great all the time. Although today's great. It's going to be stressful times, there's going to be easygoing times, where you're just sitting on the beach relaxing. But do everything in love. we pray that the rest of today will just be a celebration of the love that you have granted Will and Hayley to have together. We just pray a lifetime of happiness and blessings. It's in your wonderful name we pray. Amen.
Throughout their relationship, I have seen Hayley grow in amazing ways. Some which were spiritual in nature, others were being more conscious of the future, and some add-ons including becoming obsessed with basketball. That is something I had to get used to, all the terminology, so thank you, Will, for that. Most of these changes to me indicated that Will was helping Hayley grow as a person, and same, Hayley was helping Will grow as well, which is really what love is, finding a soulmate, finding somebody you can grow with.
Hayley, you look beautiful tonight. Good job. Will, way to go. Not being in sweatpants, so. So I feel really privileged and really honored to be able to stand here and just be a part of your guys' day. So about 4 years ago, I made Will stand up and give a speech similar to this one. And I think this might be his way of getting back at me. So, but regardless, I'm still very grateful to be here. And I stand here now knowing that there's no doubt that you're the girl for Will. Just by seeing the way that you've supported him and uplifted him. And just seeing the way that you can make him smile at almost any point in time. So here's to Will and Hayley and a lifetime of love and laughter. I love you both very much. And I'm really proud to call you both my friends.
I believe that they can continue to grow and learn with their unconditional love for each other. Now here we are 2.5 years later for Will and Hayley, and my best friend is married to Will, who is an amazing guy who I can trust will take care of her. For whatever lies ahead for you two, I wish you all the love and happiness in the world.